adjusting the air vent. I'm sitting right on top of an air vent. Orange. Hello, Mikey D. You can put first. Put first in the comments. Large orange drink. Cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink. Jack in the Box. I used to live across the street from a Jack in the Box on Bell and Arden in Sacramento. Bell and Arden. I wonder if it's still there. Thoughts on microwave food? It's still good for you. Neil deGrasse Tyson said that it does not compromise your food. The microwave does not compromise your food. So enjoy your microwavable food. I think we're off to a good start this new year. People seem to be happier. I feel a happiness. Hello, Queen. Dynamite with the laser beam. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Guaranteed to blow your mind. I was blessed with some Reese's peanut butter cups. Indian Cruel. Carousel. Hello and welcome. C-U-R-R-Y. Crystal. Hi and welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I'm doing fine. Just got back from our going to church and all that. Going to Walmart. First we go to church, then we go to Walmart. Do you still golf with Mooney? We're having any... What language is that? Awesome. Yes. Church. It's where you meet other people. People who believe what you believe. If only you believe like I believe, we'd get by. Thoughts on taking 5-minute shower? I recommend a shower. Showers are good for you. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? What did I say to warrant an excuse me? Or what did you do to warrant an excuse me? Wow, there's a whopping 12 people here. There are. Can I ask thoughts on Charlotte? She's okay. Oh, wait a minute. That's a different language. That's German, isn't it? I don't speak that much German. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Ed? Willkommen? Ein Bier bitte? I wish I had a native language. A lot of people living in America have a native language. Block him. It's inappropriate. inappropriate to speak German? Only if I don't understand it. How is everyone? Trying to get my eyes to focus. Hey bro, Wargo. It's bad words in German. So you know German? You can be my interpreter. You can interpret for me. I'm trying to remember. Entschuldigen Sie? That's how you say excuse me? Entschuldigen Sie. Verstehen Sie Deutsch? Wie geht's? Danke, gut. Und Ihnen? It's bad words in German. So you're just assuming that it's bad words? Where is everybody? I'm down to 3 people. Started out with 12. Now there's 6. Are you unstoppable today? Google it. Did you just Google it? Did you Google today? Have you Googled today? You know what? I can upload that. What's it called? Google Translate? Google Translate. Hello again. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Dobry Dien. I want White Young. White Young. Who's White Young? Is he a country singer? What are you snacking on today? Those of you who are attending. Those of you who are in attendance. Is anybody snacking on anything? I'm eating peanut butter cups. 2 great tastes that taste great together. I wanted husband, find my husband. You want me to find your husband? Where did he go? Did he leave you stranded? Those drinks don't taste too good. I'm going to have to stop drinking them. My mom got them. She seemed to like, you're alone? That's quite a declaration. I am alone. How come teddy bears never want to eat anything? Because they're always stuffed. I was sharing some of your jokes at the Waffle House today. I was at the Waffle House having some waffles. And the guy sitting next to me, I told him some jokes. I forgot the one he told me. I like the Energizer Bunny. The Energizer Bunny was arrested today. He was charged with battery. That's a plant's favorite drink. Root beer. Root beer. What's a plant's favorite drink? Yes. Eddie, do you remember me? How old are you, Bobo? I think you told me once. That's usually what the kids say. When the kids show up here, they say, do you remember me? Those are the first words they speak. Are they afraid of not being remembered? So who all is here right now? Bobo is 7. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for answering my question. with an answer. Some people answer questions with an answer. So where is curry cell? Indian curry cell. He probably just stopped by to say hi. Okay, who's talking? Who's talking now? Bubba was the last one to put something in there. I wonder when everyone else is going to show up. People were asking me if I was going to do, you're subscribed. Yes, you are. If you ever miss me, give me a call. If you ever miss me, give me a call. That's good to know. I love you too. It's been a while since I've watched some Tim and Eric. I like Tim and Eric. Awesome show. Great job. Hamburgers and hot dogs too. I want to have a barbecue. Bang, cops and robbers. Bang, bang, robbers and cops. Bang, bang, rob that bank, put him in jail. Thoughts on your mom being a celebrity? Well, I can't share. I'm willing to share the spotlight. That's okay. My mom is now a celebrity. Is that a money bag? Someone is handing me a bag of money. Bang, bang, cops and robbers. Bang, bang, robbers and cops. Bang, bang, rob the bank, put him in jail. I think Mike D, I think he does too. It's called a yo-yo. What's up? Rachel. Welcome. I have trouble pronouncing names. I will pap D in today, or is that too much for him? I don't know what he would do with the other stuff. I have a couple of things. That doesn't make sense to me. Is that flowers? Flowers and rain? April showers? Bring May flowers? Maybe I'll feel the mojo again. Maybe I don't want to lose my mojo when it comes to this this thing that I'm doing here that people seem to like. I have my bells and whistles. Bells and whistles. That's Rachel needs her medication. When I have no idea you're a boot, I have a few questions to answer, and I have a feeling. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. Spice Girl. Hello. There's also a Spider Girl. Spice Girl. Tell you what I really, really want. I really, really, really want to zig a zig ah. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friend. Friendship lasts forever. Friendship never ends. It's been a while since I've heard a Spice Girls song. I remember you, Spice Girl, from many moons. I love Spice Girls song. Then two become one. When two become one. My phone is 100% or 1%. Well, plug it in. Plug in your 1% phone. Start to charge it up. That's what I'm doing right now. As we speak, my phone is charging. It's charging. But it's not in debt. It's charging like an ex-wife. It's charging like a wife about to be divorced. I don't feel like today is a good day to do a live. I'm not feeling it today. It's been a while. Yes, it has. Spice Girl. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? Huh? Huh? You know what? You have things to do. Yes, no, I didn't. I made one yesterday. I've made one for the past few days. I've been making lives or doing streaming. I've been streaming off and on for the past few days. Maybe the feeling will come back. Maybe somebody will stay as well as say hi. Wow. There's something that's not right about that drink. Thoughts on the movie Heat with Robert De Niro. Heat. That was a long time ago. Who else was in that movie? My phone is at 9. 9%? Last time I met you, I was 9. Oh, cool. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to a Spice Girl. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy your cake. My phone is at 9. I'm charging now. Good for you. You followed my instructions. Put a gold star next to your name. It's all about being prepared. My birthday passed. It was in October. Okay. My phone is charging now. I know you just said that. Silly. You just said that, silly. Well, again, I just sang happy birthday. Now that I know it was your birthday. Wow, October, that was a few months ago. It's January. So you'll have to check in every birthday. I'll be a year older. You'll be a year older. Can you make me a member of your channel? 2015. Yep, that's this year. What do you mean make you a member of my channel? I don't know how to set all that up. 2025. So if you're 11 now, 2020, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So you'll be about 20 years old, I think, if I'm counting on my fingers. Yes, you are 10. Oh, I thought, didn't you just say you were 11? What's a second? Wait a second. Maybe there was a... Yeah, now you're 10. Okay, now you're 10. Okay. I wasn't paying attention, was I? Hello. Athena. I like that name, Athena. Athena, goddess of wisdom. You've been here before, I think. I think so. Dang. A little young to be on YouTube. Yeah. It's amazing how many people get attracted here. They like 10. Yes. Some people are 8 years old that come to my show. They have their own channels. A lot of these youngsters. You don't think so? I don't think so. Yeah, there's so many kids that have YouTube channels. And they're all just doing dance videos. Can you please say happy early birthday to my birthday? It's around the corner. Spice Girl says, I want to have a channel, but my mom will not let me. Okay, so that's why some parents have given permission to upload videos. Some have not. Some people just have channels just so they can surf YouTube. Where am I from? From California. Howdy. The end. Welcome. We're getting quite a turnout today. It's getting better. I do believe it's getting better, better all the time. I feel like playing the recorder today. I've always wanted to visit California. You know what? There are some nice places in California. If you really want to get out in the middle of nowhere, Portola is where I used to live. But I make videos. You do? You make videos on TikTok. I noticed videos wind up on YouTube that were made on TikTok. Did you play Roblox when you were a kid? They didn't have Roblox when I was a kid. Athena, I'm coming to meet Eddie, hopefully this year. You're going to meet me? You're going to fly all the way out here to Georgia? But the videos are private. Sometimes people do that. Oh, you're live in Georgia. I am in Georgia. Yeah, I live in Georgia now. A long time ago, I lived in California. Yes, I love the. You love the flute? Okay, coming right at you. We're going to meet in California. That's right, that was the plan. I'm going to have to get some way. How can I get there? By plane? Plane, train, or automobile? Helicopter. We'd have to stop a couple of times. I'm going to take a plane. And I'm going to pick you up in an Enterprise rental car. There we go. Are we going to spray some Febreze? Some lavender scented? I will have bottled water and pretzels. How about some Sprite? Have ice, Sprite on ice. Sprite on ice, that's nice. I can do that for you. You will do that for me. Are you going to take out all the brown M&Ms? Obey your yes, obey your thirst. Or Gatorade for that deep down body thirst. How old are you, Mike D? Good question. How old is Mike D? You're 45. 45 is getting there. That's the top of the hill, isn't it? 50, after 50 is over the hill. I thought you were younger. Oh yeah? You thought he might be younger. Oh, wow. Swearing. We're going to have to watch our mouths here. There's a 10-year-old. Or there was a 10-year-old. How old is Athena? Good question. Who are we talking to here? We can figure out whether this is you're 21. All right. 21. Time to buy a beer. Get yourself a beer. That's the first thing I did when I was 21. I got myself a beer. Oh, okay. You're still here. Oh, okay. Well, good. We'll watch what we say. You're still here. And that made you laugh? That's weird how we won't even know they're here if they don't chat. Don't drink. That's right. Well, good for you. Good for you. You'll have a long, healthy liver. Did that make sense? Long, healthy liver. Eddie, I want to have shots of Pepsi with you. We can do that. You know what I can do? I can go get me some Pepsi. And you can go get some Pepsi. And we'll say cheers. I can get a cup of Pepsi. I could use my beer stein. I have a German beer stein. Fill it up with Pepsi and ice. Then we could say, cheers. Cheers. My beer stein. I'll have to show you that I'm pouring Pepsi into it. What do I do? I promote websites. In the description, you will find websites that I promote. Sounds great. We can do that, yeah. I'll have to find out when I can go get some Pepsi. I'm a Coca-Cola guy. I like Coca-Cola. But you know what? We can drink Pepsi. We can have pizza. Pajama party. That's right, we can. Why don't we do that one night? On a Friday night? Or for our full moon party? I am so happy because VR headset. Well, that's cool. Careful to sit still when you wear that VR headset. That's cool, Spice Girl. She's got a VR headset. Don't bump into walls. I see video of people wearing those VR headsets and they fall over, they knock stuff over because they think they're in that reality. They think they're in the VR world and they start moving around and bumping into things. I guess I don't have any children. I guess a lot of people do have children. They have no trouble making children. Children just seem to pop up out of nowhere. Not all pregnancies are planned. Some of them just happen. Hello, Daisy. Welcome. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. We're talking about kids today. I have, 2 children. All right. You're off to a start. Healthy children. Yes, that's what we want. Healthy, happy children. Children who are well educated. We want our children to be well educated. Me too. I have VR. Great. So we have Bobo. We have Spice Girl. How nice, Athena. Yay. Some people make videos of themselves with their kids. They do like dance videos. They're dancing with their children. 2 years old and 1 year old. Wow. They're still like 2 years old. You can walk around the house. Are you single, Athena? Wow. Somebody wants to know if Athena is single. I don't have kids. I'm 12. I thought so. I thought as much. No, I'm married. You're married, Mike D. Well, that's cool. You've already started a family. Sweet. 2 years older than me. Daisy. Yeah, that's right. Daisy can be your big sister. Daisy. Or should we say Emma? Emma. Nudie Boom. I like that last name, Nudie Boom. Yeah, I got married when I was 18. Well, cool. So you knew exactly what you wanted to do. Some people reach their 40s and they don't know what they want to do. Nice. I'm almost done with my Reese's peanut butter cups. Uh, I'm just Daisy, not Emma. She's my twin. Okay, gotcha. I thought we were talking to Emma yesterday. LOL, but we were going to wait a little bit for kids. Yeah. That didn't happen. Yeah, see, kids, you can't wait on kids. Kids just happen. I always wanted to change a diaper. Chuck E. Cheese. So I went to Chuck E. So, hold on a second. So now you're in college. Yeah. Well, that's good. You have a mindset, you know. A lot of people don't plan anything. Yeah, but she's, yeah, but she's sleeping. Never had kids. Do you want kids, Mike D? I'm too old now. That's what I think. I'm too old to have kids. By the time my kids are out of high school, I'll be using a walker or I'll be dead. I don't know. Who knows what the future holds? Death before walker. That's what I always say. Death before walker. Before I need a walker, I want to be dead. I want to go peacefully. Peacefully, quietly to that good night. Mike D, are you 99 then? That's not too old, Mike D. 44 when he got. Yeah. I guess it's relative. What I think is old, somebody else might not think is old. If I'm part of this discussion. So is everyone enjoying themselves so far? We have people of all ages. We have 7 people, 7 likes. All I need is one more 7. Then I can win. I'll win the lottery. Or the slot machine. 777. I should take a, I could, are you married, Ed? I am not married. I'm one of those people who just didn't, it didn't happen for me. Some people ask me that. They ask me that a lot. Are you married? Do you have kids? And the answer is none of the above. If I have kids now, I will be on Social Security by the time my kid is 18. There you go. Then you'll have a steady income. Grady, hello. Gotta go. All right. All right, twin. Let's see. Hold up. If you made a stream yesterday, what was it about? You'll be able to catch it. Just look at the stream before I made. Before this one. You could check that one out. I don't remember exactly what we were talking about. Things are pretty random. Mike D, that's right. You'll be collecting that Social Security. Then they can take care of you. Your kids can take care of you. My mom timed it. She had me. I'm 56 and she's 73. So I'm here to take care of her. I always wanted to be a daddy. You got to go to a fertility clinic. Maybe that's what you need. You need some fertility help there. It's still possible, Mike D. Find a young wife, you know, one that can handle childbirth. Oh, that's what he did. That's right. Mommy, save mommy. I guess if there's a will, there's a way. You want to have some kids? They'll be young enough to take care of you if you wait. Oh, Dad. Where are you from, Mike D? He's from California. I think that's what he said. Modesto, California. And you? Can we please not use that emoji? It means absolutely nothing. It looks like you're playing, it looks like you're bowling, your bowling score. Oh, cool. From Indiana. Indiana. That's where Woody Harrelson's character was from. Isn't it funny that his character's name was Woody in Cheers? How nice. Oh, wait, this is a private conversation. I shouldn't be reading this. Hold on, I dropped something. I dropped one of my magic tricks. Oh well, I'll do that after. I'm so happy my book hold just came in from the library. Well, that's nice. Yeah, Indiana is fine. Nothing could be finer. No, Indiana. What songs are about Indiana? Nothing to do here. That's what they said about Portola. My mom keeps talking about snow, but she left Portola. Portola has snow. There's more, no more corn in India. Oh, there's more corn in Indiana. That's a popular song here. There's no corn. There's more corn in Indiana. I'll have to check that out. That'll be my homework assignment. There's a lot of songs about California. All the gold in California is in a bank in the middle of Beverly Hills in somebody else's name. If you get a divorce, maybe I can take you out in the future. If you get a divorce, I'm going to play with my VR headset. All right, Spice Girl's going to play with her birthday present. I don't think I will be getting a divorce, but that's nice. I feel like I'm reading somebody else's conversation. LOL. Bye, Spice Girl. I'm glad to hear you made it another year. You're now 10 years old. You'll have to check in. So we have a few other people that said they're going to be here today. It's fine. What was the question? It's fine, Ed. Well, thank you for telling me it's fine. Then there's that Cincinnati song. Cincinnati, Ohio. Then there's Georgia, where I live. The devil went down to Georgia. You're in the 4th grade? I buy you $300 dresses and you put them on wire hangers? You said I feel I'm reading someone else. Oh, okay. All right. Bye, Spice Girl. Spice Girl has left the building. So I guess it's okay to read, you know? I've been watching a lot of Billy Bob Thornton interviews. He sounds like a guy I'd have a beer with. Billy Bob Thornton. I'd have a beer with him. What is your favorite food? Chinese food. I like Chinese food. It's been a while since I've had some. I love Bad Santa. Yeah, Bad Santa. Was with a woman who wasn't clean. Athena, you won't need to get a divorce. We just don't have to tell your... Oh, please. Let's be proper. Let's not talk about adultery here. That's one of the commandments. But God knows all, default. That's right, God knows all. He'll be checking. He's making a list and checking it twice. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome. We're talking about kids. We're talking about wives and husbands. We're talking about love and marriage, love and marriage. Go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell ya, brother. You can't have one without the other. Oh, a moment of silence. Sorry, I don't hear that. Favorite food. Oh, it was Chinese food. Chinese food! I like Panda Express. Oh, Panda Express. That's a good place to eat. That's right. We were talking about that. We can meet up at a church so we can immediately repent. Shame on you. Oh, behave. Well, we know where your mind is at, default. Your mind is on breaking marriage vows. Oh, yes. Christina Applegate. I think you've heard already. Christina Applegate passed away from an aneurysm. Oh, like Chinese food on my favorite. You like Mexican food. There's a lot of Mexican food that I... Applegate? No, Applegate. Christina Applegate. She was in Anchorman. Yeah, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. And Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. And Married with Children. Who the hell is that? Oh, that's probably before your time. That's probably before your time. Christina Applegate. Look, Google Christina Applegate. I think that's the most recent movie she was in. I'm getting ready to cook dinner soon, but I'm procrastinating. You know what? I recommend procrastination. How did marriage begin? There was no marriage in the Bible. Yeah, God created Adam and Eve together. There was no need to get married. It's like incest. Adam is Eve's father, pretty much. Yeah, they're the same DNA. Figure that out. She's still alive. Really? Christine Applegate? She's not alive. Well, it's been on the news for a while. They're the same age, though. Yes, they are. Ew, don't say that. Okay, I won't. I guess that's where my mind goes. People write Bibles and stuff. People write Bibles and stuff. But I guess they're inspired by God. Athena, are you allowed to have male friends? Oh, shit. Behave, everybody. Wow, Athena's become a star here. Everybody's wanting to know Athena. That's what we'll do. This is a Q&A now. Love and marriage, love and marriage. That was after the Gary Shandling show, I think. No, Mike D. I don't keep male friends out of respect. Thank you. You know what? I highly honor that. That's highly respectful. I respect. Yes, I've always thought that. If out of respect for your husband, you shouldn't have male friends. Yeah. You know what? That's from the times of old. I use Bible pages to roll joints. Yeah, I'll bro Apple Gay is alive. Apple Gay, no, Applegate, as in close the gate, as in the pearly gates. Applegate. I didn't know that. I heard that she was in a car crash that was caused by an aneurysm. Maybe I'm in a different dimension. I've noticed that. My big thing is zodiac signs. I will Google people to find out their zodiac signs, and I'll Google them again, and they will have a different zodiac sign. Christina Applegate. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it then. Maybe she survived the whatever she was in. Maybe it was a hoax. I'm sure you could find a nice wife. Yes. That's what people keep telling me. I'm sure you'll find a nice wife. You're welcome. I Bible was written. Yes, it has. So don't believe. Yeah, believe none of what you see, and believe half of what you hear, and none of what you see. That's how they say. Anahachi, Anhaish. What about Anhaish? See, do you want to get married, Ed? I guess I might be willing to take the risk. There's a lot of risk involved with getting married. You might love somebody today, but in a few months or a few years, see, there's the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffer ring. Not to me. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I was talking about the risk. I hear a lot of stories about how minds change. Just to clarify, realize that sounded bad. I'm sorry. I didn't. The risk. Well, I'm thinking in my own head. The risk of getting married? Yeah. Well, good. Well, hey, there we go. Some came in my friend's stream yesterday, and they were arguing about me being a pedo, and the guy whipped. That's for the adult show. Why aren't you here during the adult show? My friend got banned. No, not what you said, LOL. Just what I said might be, yeah, misconstrued, but you understand. Yes, I understand what you mean. I'm not as, yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Bye, Eddie. Oh, Mike D has got to go somewhere. Bye, Mike. Yes, that's what we could do. If someone has a courtesy to say goodbye, we can say goodbye. Never say goodbye. Never say goodbye. Holding on to never say goodbye. Isn't that a Bon Jovi song? Never say goodbye. Never say goodbye. You and me, my old friend, why did they think you were a pedo? They are. What are you having for dinner? Spaghetti. I think it's going to be spaghetti. We bought the garlic bread. We bought the noodles. We have some Parmesan cheese. I think that's what we're having for dinner. But you know what? Dinner is relative. Sometimes we don't even feel like having dinner. I'll nibble on something. We have these hot pockets. Spaghetti! That's right. La 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 la. We're gonna have a spaghetti. Fill your belly with spaghetti. Spaghetti. Parmesan cheese. For pizza, mozzarella. That's right. Make you big and fat. Pizza make you big and fat. And then some garlic bread. Diabetics can't have spaghetti and stuff like that. Because I guess pasta turns into sugar, if I remember right. I thank God I'm not a diabetic because I do not like needles. Grilled chicken, pineapple, peppers. Oh wow, that's a smorgasbord. That's high class. Eddie, sign a sign a prenup. That's what Jim Carrey did. That he's a prenuptial agreement. Keep your money and everything. That's right. But you know what? Some ladies they run when they see that prenuptial agreement. When you hand them the pen, they'll run. Womp womp. Yeah, the stretch turns. It does. The starch turns to glucose. See? I'm smarter than I look. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. If you if you want to be a star of stage and screen, look out. It's rough and mean. 'Cause it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. AC/DC was from Australia. That's where they started. Australia. They call it Akadaka in Australia. I've never been to Australia. I'd like to go there, below the equator. I am nursing school. We did a whole. Yes. Shouldn't we all have to take nutrition classes? And we should all be able to get a diploma. Nutrition seems to be a far gone conclusion, a foregone conclusion. Yes, nutrition. That's what this world so desperately needs. Or America. America is not very nutritious. People don't know what nutrition is. It is. It's just as important as safety. It's just as important as cleanliness. You know the guy who said washing your hands will prevent diseases and sickness? They beat him to death. They Have you ever watched Morbid Facts? Morbid Facts. He talks about that. The guy who said washing your hands prevents diseases and sickness. They put him in a mental hospital and beat him to death. If I remember right, that's crazy. Just wash your hands. Wash your hands and don't cough on people. Peasant. Let him rest in piss. See, this is an adult show now. Are there any kids here? Anybody under 18? I've been known to do that. If there's no kids, we start talking adult talk. It's so funny, yeah, like that Indian guy. He was writing some funny stuff. See? Nobody wants to be funny when there's kids around. Or when there aren't kids around. But kids, I guess, bring it out of us. It's that forbidden fruit kind of thing. That that feeling that comes with being naughty. The feeling that comes with saying what you're not supposed to say. It's a reversal thing, because kids want to see what they can get away with. Like in class. They talk about things, and it's like that excitement that comes from being naughty. We're meant to be naughty, I think. We have. There's no rush in doing things right, doing things that everybody wants you to do. There's no rush in that. Susie, did you stick your fingers in the chocolate cake? Rest in piss. Sometimes I get caught off guard. People, my guests can be funny at times. That's what we need. We need an outlet for that, for humor. So there's only one person? 9 seems to be my number. 9. 9 likes. I watched a video. There was this new age guy. He said, before you become a millionaire, you're going to start seeing 9s. You're going to start seeing 9s and turtles. You're going to start seeing turtles. Yesterday, somebody in their chat, they put a turtle in there. And now I'm seeing 9s. So maybe I'm going to become a millionaire. And then, like that Alanis Morissette song, an old man turned 98, won the lottery, died the next day. I wonder if I'm going to turn out like that. What if you're... That's right, 9 turtles all in a row. A family of turtles. I have to stop my car to wait for the 9 turtles. There we go. And then someone would say, hey, you stopped the car, and that prevented a millionaire from denting his Mercedes. You know, so he wants to gift you $1 million. Isn't it weird how stuff like that works out? You think you're talking to a poor old man? Dang, I can't type that. You can't type that today. It's been just about an hour. You know what? The longer I make a live stream, the more watch time. They watch your watch time here on YouTube. They judge you by how much watch time you get. So, hey, I got nothing but time. Ain't got nothing but time. This comes in a 4-pack. These come in a 4-pack. I've eaten 3, and I can't eat anymore. It's mocking me. It's like, ha ha, yeah, pussy, can't eat 4, you know. I'll get to you later. Maybe after spaghetti, I'll have room for another. I've got to go. You have a good night too. Thank you for staying with me this long. Thank you. Yeah. I'm giving people something to do. All right, I guess that's it. That's it for this show. It's been a good one. It's been real. It's been nice. And it's been real nice. All right. I'll stop at 9. Who else is here? Somebody else here? We got Charlotte. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you for coming in, peasant. Peasant? Is that how it's pronounced, peasant? Thank you for your hearts. Give your hearts to me. Because the Marine Corps owns your ass. Oh, I thought you were going. No, not yet. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about leaving, but you know what? I haven't hit this button yet. I like that. It sounds like somebody's yodeling in an echo place, a place where there's echoes. I had so many of those buttons. I had a Yoda button. Are you wondering, why are you here? Always in motion is the future. I like those quotes.
With 900 years old you reach, look as good you are not.
All right, everybody. Should we continue? Should we continue on this emotional roller coaster? People dying and coming back? You know what? Some kids are more intelligent than we think. They can be quite creative, especially when they say they have a twin and you only see themselves. She said she was sleeping today. Anyway, hopefully it's not an eternal sleep. So we had a new character, Athena. Then we had Peasant. Who else? We have Charlotte here. Charlotte's in the hizzy. Living Life as a Fairy was supposed to be here. Maybe it's their school hasn't let out. It's 4:51, ladies and gentlemen. The sun goes down around 5 here. 5:40. They say it's going to be in the 30s Fahrenheit. 0 degrees Celsius. Read your Bible, pray every day, pray every day, pray every day. Read your Bible, pray every day, and you'll grow, grow, grow. And you'll grow, grow, grow. 10 likes. Hello, Ryan, all the way from the UK. So we got 2 people in that area, in that vicinity. It's another day, another sunrise, another cardinal landing in a tree. My mom likes cardinals, and when we went to check the mailbox, there was a cardinal there. Life without a job, it does. We're so trained to have a job, and when we don't have a job, it's like a shock to our system. Our neuroplasticity doesn't want to accept it. We feel worthless. I've noticed the times I didn't have a job, I felt like, what am I doing here? I don't have a job. But we're human beings. I keep waking up early. Yeah, out of habit. Yeah, what do you do with all the free time? I guess start a business. I really don't buy that. They say people who retire, they die soon after. I I I disagree. If I were to retire and I was just getting a check every month, like Social Security, it's a check every month. If that were to happen to me, I'd be happy. I wouldn't die. I'd want to go skiing. I'd want to go hiking. I'd want to play checkers with somebody, or chess, or patty cake. I don't know. Anything but work. Those are pathetic people. Those people, well, I don't want to say that for everybody, but you know what? If I were to retire, I would be happy. I'd have trouble staying on the ground. I'd be floating on cloud 9. Wouldn't that be nice if you just you thought I was retired? I tried making a graphic design business a few years, but after 4 months, I only had one person who wanted. Really? You know what? Sometimes not quitting. There was a time when I think I should not have quit. I had a website for adults, and one person actually bought something, and I think it takes a little while. Ask somebody who has a business how long it takes to get a customer base, because you have to have, yeah, clients and customers. I think it takes a while, and then word of mouth catches on. If you do a good logo, if you do your customer uh, right, they're going to talk to other people. It's amazing. There's a rule behind that. If one person gets good service, they're going to tell at least 5 or 6 other people. I think that's what my problem is patience. I need to have the patience. Yeah, you set up that business and you go, what? One customer? It seems disappointing, doesn't it? You set up all this, you go to all this licensing and all the things you need to run the business, and then you go, what? One customer? That's not enough to even pay the rent. I think that's what it is you have, I, sometimes there's schools that you have to go to learn from other people who have successful businesses. Some people buy businesses that are already in progress. They just take over the business, buy it out. My old job still haven't paid me for my last month's, so still waiting. Isn't that funny? Bills come like that. They come like lightning strikes. But money you're supposed to have takes forever. It's like they drag their feet. Like when tax return time comes around, they want you to pay those taxes right away. But when you have money coming back, it's like, what's going on here? How come you check your mailbox day after day, and then it finally arrives, and then it's spent, and I'm spent. Yeah. Yeah, the tax man. If it gets too cold, I'll tax the heat, 'cause I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man. Taxes. Death and taxes. They hope it's in that order. No, they want taxes then death. Or they tax you to death. We only hope that comes in that order, death and taxes. If you're dead, you can't pay taxes. It's left to somebody else. Yeah. I think that's what it is. People say gold is always a few inches from where people stop digging. But then again, all the time it takes to get a customer base. Look at McDonald's, look at Starbucks. I wonder how many times they just had slow days, nobody's showing up to buy anything. Now they got people lined up. They have an actual lane for Starbucks. You have to go around. Have you ever been in love? Good question. Yes, I have. But that's love breaks your heart. It breaks your heart. And it's hard because you start to plan. When you're in love, you begin to plan. Say, yeah, I'm going to settle down with this girl, and she's definitely the one. But it doesn't work out if she's not. See, it's a two-way street. It's a scale. Love is a two. It takes two to tango, and that's what really hurts me. I get interested in a lady, and then again, that Alanis Morissette song says, meeting the man of your dreams, and then meeting his beautiful wife. It's like rain on your wedding day. A free ride and you already paid. Yeah. And that's kind of like what my life is like that. This girl, love at first sight kind of thing. I see her, I'm taken by her. She's the perfect girl for me. A relation? You want a relation? Those things, it reminds me of, remember Cupid? Cupid's arrows? Okay, in Greek philosophy or Greek mythology, it's Eros. Eros is the son of Venus, and he shoots his arrows, and they just randomly hit people. And I think that's how it really works. Love just randomly happens, and hopefully somebody else gets hit. You deserve love, Eddie. You're a good guy. Well, I'm glad you think so. Yeah. Maybe I need to believe that. It's amazing what we believe. You can believe that you're an ugly person until someone tells you you're handsome. I think that way sometimes. And I've had people tell me on this show that I'm handsome. I go, where are you then? How come we're not eating at, you know, eating at a restaurant or holding hands and walking down the beach? You know what? I think that when we're ready for something, it happens. But I kind of believe that story of Eros, you know, Eros, the son of Venus. He's just randomly shooting love arrows at people. And it's almost like, because I see people who fall in love, I go, wow, what a mixed match. What a mixed match these people. It's like, it's hard to just logically, love is not logical. I've noticed that. You think logically, people who are the same age, that don't look too bad, they're going to fall in love. But it's not always the case. I think that's what it is. Love happens down here. It doesn't happen up here. And it seems like I've got more up here than down here. Sometimes I just let love happen on whatever level, You could love your neighbor, you could love that puppy dog, you know. Sometimes you get what you need and not what you want. Like that Rolling Stones song. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might find you get what you need. Oh yeah. There's a lot of truth in songs. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Take it out. Stop living up here. Because yeah, love doesn't seem to be logical. You should be able to make it through hard times when you do love each other. My brother had a plaque that said, a perfect marriage is two imperfect people that refuse to give up on each other. I thought, wow, there you go. A perfect marriage is two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other. And I almost cried. Maybe we should look at it that way. Two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other. And that's what love is. I want to know what love is. That is, if you think about it, yeah. There should be t-shirts that say that. We are all imperfect. If we really take time to examine ourselves, what makes us perfect is each other. We're perfect fits for each other. They say a kingdom always gets the king they deserve. Are you getting the king you deserve? When you really think about it. If you have a crappy boss, do you deserve a crappy boss? Or do you deserve to have time off? Like Ryan, he's got time off right now. Maybe he can do some introspect, you know. Maybe he could look into his talents, Do you have a talent for understanding people? You could just sit in a chair and listen to somebody talk, and they'll pay you by the hour. Some people do that. I've been face to face with a lady who just listened to me talk, and she got paid for it. How cool is that? You just go, yes, and how do you feel about that? Yeah, that's interesting. Just say shit like that and get paid. It's like, that's all people want sometimes. It's just for you to listen to them and, you know, ask them how they feel. Sometimes people project themselves outward. I'm back. I changed my username and profile, but I am. So you're Bird, B-U-R-D. All right. The end. That doesn't sound promising. The end. My only friend, the end. There we go. Hardy Twinkle. Okay, you're the one. Okay. That is a lot easier. Bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Surfing bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Oh, don't you know that the bird is a word? Everybody's talking about the bird. That was on Apocalypse Now, if you ever watched that movie. If you have the stomach for it. It depicts the Vietnam War. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory. Another words of wisdom is, you must make a friend of horror. You must make a friend of horror. Horror and moral terror are your friends. If they are not, then they are your enemies to be feared. Horror. That's some pretty heavy. I think I already said shit, so I might as well say it again. Well, welcome back. I like my repeat customers. Be sure you look in the description. You'll be able to help me out if you buy something. I have Kingdom of Pets. That's one of my beloved links that I have. You can also donate. If you just want to donate, you can do that. When I say do, you say Nate. You have to pronounce. I have to pronounce the U like it's a. I pronounce the U. Oh, brood. Oh, brood. Sorry, brood. B-U-R-D, bird. Bullshit. That's not how it's spelled. B-I-R-D is bird. So, brood. Gotcha. Well, I think something's happening here. You know, it seems like we're chilling. We're having a good time. No, whatever. It's okay. You won't get it. I won't get it. Okay. Well, I love you anyway. Who watched Little House on the Prairie? There's this guy who was on Little House on the Prairie, or on the show, and he interviews people, and he also tells stories about being on the set. I just thought that was interesting. I like listening to people. You did watch Little House on the Prairie? Well, let me play you a tune. Yes. My mom gets so into that show. She talks about how she wants to smack Nellie. She's such a poop. She says she's such a poop, Nellie. She'll watch episode after episode. It's like, anyways, they call them a binge watching. I'll come into the living room and I'll hear da 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 da. Well, anyway, Allison Arengrim, she plays Nellie, and the guy is interviewing her. And I thought that'd be cool for my mom to see that. She said somebody came up to her and said, "I forgive you." You know, they get so into the show, they forget it's a character playing that, somebody playing that character. Did you ever see The Waltons? Yes, The Waltons. My mom likes that show also, The Waltons. Walton's Mountain. That happened around World War II, the era. I forgot how that tune goes. I was playing that tune because I heard it so much. I think what it is I block it. I block it. I hear a tune and I go, oh God, I don't want to hear that again. It sounded like a mariachi band. No, it goes da 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 da. See, it's haunting me. Okay, stop it. The Waltons, yes, John Boy. Good night, John Boy. They didn't always say that at the end of each show. Good night, John Boy. I wonder if any mafioso said that before they whack somebody. Good night, John Boy. Could you imagine Joe Pesci before he whacks somebody? Good night, John Boy. Yes. Those. I wonder what it was like back in the 70s and 60s in New York. They said the mafioso ruled. They ruled that New York. They were involved with the bookkeeping, with the shylarking. Did you ever see the film on the good ship Lollipop? Oh God, yes. I'm the good ship Lollipop. It's a sweet trip to the candy shop. That's right. There were a lot of classic movies like The River Queen. Well, all those John Wayne movies. I was wondering, why did they mention that about Marilyn Monroe? Her IQ was 160, which is kind of up there. She liked to read a lot, you know. But all she's known for is Happy Birthday, Mr. President. You know. What other ones? Judy Garland? Judy Garland was really short. She was like four something, five. They were going through all these celebrities who were short. One of them was Ariana Grande. Until you meet them, you don't know how small they are or tall they are. Clint Eastwood was like 6'3". He was a pretty tall guy. John Wayne. There is a screen where all the men around her putting their hands. Yeah, yes, creepy. It's amazing the stuff that we're finding out now that went on that was just the order of the day. Little Shirley Temple. She grew up and I forget, she became a mayor or something like that, or a governor. Oh, wow. It's been a while since I've done my research. It's amazing. A lot of when people, yeah, child stars, they seem to be targets of weirdos. Like iCarly. I'm hearing a lot of stuff about iCarly. They seemed like a bunch of happy kids. And that Justice, Victoria Justice or something. Yeah, that show. The guy who was running or who was directing, I guess, he had a foot fetish. And if she misbehaved on set, she was, oh wow. I heard that Judy Garland was given soup and cigarettes, barbiturates, or, speed to keep her awake and downers to make her go to sleep. It was crazy. She said, I'm just a piece of meat that sings. It's crazy. I wonder how well protected kids are nowadays, because there's still stuff coming to the surface. Watch all these interviews, all these, like, people are passing away and people are coming out with information about them. I guess when you get that much money and power, or when you're under the influence of everybody, people, you have handlers, you know, it's hard to, you think people are protected. Hello, Bobo, welcome. You're back, yes you are. I guess you got bored with whatever it was you were doing. It's been an hour and 26 minutes. And every day, yeah. I got a message from my brother. They're supposed to be releasing my younger brother from the hospital today. You went shopping, okay. Something we all do from time to time. I don't know what we'd do if we didn't have to do anything. What would we do with our time? I'd probably get back to cartooning. That's what I should do while I'm here talking to you. Put up my light board. I have a plug right here. I can turn on my light board and just keep drawing pictures, making more cartoons. But I like being here with you all. Whoever comes to this show, when it's being filmed, this is what I really want to do. Entertain, meet people, do some meet and greets, fly all over the place, eat airplane food until I land. I don't want to be stuck inside of an airplane for 9 hours with people who snore or fart. Yes. Okay. I just got word my brother's home now. Guess what I have for dinner? What do you have for dinner? Are you talking in the present tense? What you have for dinner? I guess my brother's back. Oh, today's Sunday. He must be back from church. Tacos. Was it from out of the sky? No need to ask why. Did you bring your sour cream? That's a kid's song. It seems to be pretty popular. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. It's raining tacos. You know what? Maybe we should do a fundraiser. See if we could bring Charlotte here. Or I can go visit Charlotte. She could take me on tours of Ireland. Have a fundraiser. See how much it costs to go to the airport. Then I could go shopping for a shillelagh. I could have my own shillelagh. I've always wanted one. They say there's a process for getting a blackthorn shillelagh. Blackthorn shillelagh is supposed to be really rare, or you have to be careful when you get one, or how you get it. LOL, you could do... Yeah, I could do a live. I'm here in Ireland. How is that? How cool is that? There are no snakes in Ireland, said St. Patrick, you know. That would be cool, because I have some Irish heritage. I could go to where I came from, yeah. My my grandmother was from Ireland. Then that'd be neat. All I have to say is, what I could do is set a goal. First, find out how much it costs to fly over there and stay in a hotel. Or crash on somebody's couch. I have an American on my couch. There he is. Yeah. I'm here live. Belfast, that's what you said? Belfast is where you are? I can go to, yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow, there's a pot of gold. That was the lore. The lore of the rainbow was the pot of gold. If you find the, yeah. That's what I remember when I was a kid. And shamrocks, yeah, clovers. Oh, you, Cork City. That's where you are. Okay. That'd be cool. I can give you my email address. Then I can get your coordinates. They could drop me from a helicopter. I could just get like a flying, one of those flying cars. When you hear that noise, you come out into the yard. Hopefully it won't be raining that day. I think a helicopter. I've never seen a helicopter fly in the rain. You'd have your own umbrella if you had a helicopter. No, the rain would come down really hard. Yeah, because you're pushing air down, and that's what lifts the helicopter into the air. And then that rear rudder, that's what pushes it ahead. Yeah. We could talk more about that. We could have a build-up. Eddie goes to Ireland. Make a documentary. Eddie goes to Ireland. It's like, it's snowing in Ireland. Wow. We could wait until like March, April, January. Yeah, February is when it starts to thaw a little bit, I think. February, March. Just in time for St. Patrick's Day. I could bring my, yeah. I must have my shillelagh. That's what every Irishman has, right? Their shillelagh. That was a status, wasn't it? I'll have like one of those hats too, that have it like sheep's wool hat. Top of the morning. I could learn some Irish slang, Maybe I won't want to leave. I could build myself a house, up on a hill. Become a shepherd. Eddie's now a shepherd. He's going to live out his days as a shepherd. Then I could have some people shear the sheep. Make some sweaters and hats. I can make like those Peruvian hats, that keep your ears warm. I think it's time to start dinner. What time is it now? It's like 5:22. Your mother. She could come along. You know what? I'll have my brother watch her. My brother doesn't live very far. Yeah. Hey, Mike, could you watch Mom while I take a week or maybe the whole month of March? How about that? Call it March Madness. We just go to Ireland. I go there and try to meet everybody. Yeah, watch my show at Eddie's Funhouse. My mother will miss me, but I miss her sometimes. I miss her. Well, she'll be with her friend Vivian. Yeah. Yes? Are you seeking attention? Yes? There's a kid in the room, you can tell. He's wanting my attention. EDDIE. Well, thank you for talking with me today. We'll do this more tomorrow. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M-I-C. See you real soon. I better stop that. Disney's going to sue me. Yes, I will see you tomorrow. I don't want to be sued by Disney. Please don't leave. Bye! Thank you for the hearts. Aww. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you cry. Don't cry. It'll be okay. You cry. Now it's time